folks. It's your puppy Smudge here from Two Family Homestead. Got another Monday Night Live for you this evening. Today, June the 18th, 2018. We have a very, very special guest. Something a little bit different for us. We're not in the homesteading genre tonight, nor the prep, but it still applies. We have a channel out of New York called JoannePlans. JoannePlans channel was started, well actually joined YouTube May 24th, 2013, but the oldest video I could find was December the 1st, 2014, and that's not uncommon. So for almost 4 years, she's been making YouTube videos. And let me just read a little bit to you from her About page in her YouTube channel. JoannePlans channel is a place where I can share my passion and obsession with all things planners, journals, agendas, as well as tools and techniques to keep you organized. I also enjoy saving money by shopping at stores such as Dollar Tree and Aldi's. So there will be many hauls. I can share all my great deals. Do you enjoy crafting? Well, so do I. So if I do a fun craft or cook an amazing recipe, there just may be a video to share. Hope you will subscribe and stay a while. Well, there's more to the JoannePlans channel than that. She also has a second channel called JPlans Vlogs. That one's kind of just getting started. She is connected on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, Periscope, and has a website called BeSociallyAwesome.com. Be sure to join us tonight. Stream starts at 8:57. The show starts at 9 o'clock. See you then. I'm going to catch you this time.
I saw.
Say hi to the folks.
I am. I'm sitting here typing.
Oh.
Yes. Everybody as they come in. Do your thing, I do my thing.
Yeah, well, you can say hello to them. There you go.
Okay, now what? We're typical
Goodness
Monday
sakes.
evening banter back and forth. Hope everyone had a fantastic week. All the daddies and the mommy being daddies and the papas and grandpas out there had a wonderful day yesterday. Vegged out the rest of the day. It was hot and terrible here, so. Wait, enjoying her videos. Canning queen. Everything I know. So, without further ado, let's get her from the green room or purple room or red room, whatever one she's in tonight.
Joanne, what color room are you in tonight?
A blue, I guess. I don't know. Yellow and blue.
Sure, there we go.
Yellow and blue. Right. Well, let's get you here. And you be live.
I'm live.
So say hello to everyone. That big
Hello,
smile
everyone.
of yours. Yeah. Goodness sake. So New York, upstate New York, I think you have described it.
Yes, smack dab. If you took New York State and you pretty much put a pinhole right in the center of it, it would be Syracuse, New York.
Okay. So land of high taxes and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Actually, I think Tennessee has higher taxes.
Really?
Yeah. Tennessee's almost 10%.
I didn't think they were that high. Their land is certainly cheaper. So, JoannePlans, how did you come up with a name like that?
Well, the channel originally was based around my obsession with planners, with paper planners. And I just started doing videos on them, and then it kind of expanded off to shopping hauls, and then I got introduced to the world of Dollar Tree and started doing like Dollar Tree hauls and stuff, and then it just kind of spun out of control with all of my shopping and crafting. And so now for me, JoannePlans stands for Joanne plans on doing whatever she wants to do.
There you go. That works. That works. So, do you find Dollar Tree and Dollar General almost interchangeable?
No. Dollar Tree is in a class of its own because everything is $1. Okay. Dollar General has varied prices, so you can more times than not get better deals at Dollar Tree.
Okay. I know Dollar General just seems to have expanded tremendously here over the past few years.
Yes, it has. It definitely has in our area too.
Yeah. Don't see quite as many Dollar Trees. So
we have a ton of them. We have Dollar Trees popping up everywhere. I literally can drive to probably 6 different Dollar Trees that are within 10 minutes of my house.
Well, that's pretty good. Goodness sake. So what prompted you to start videotaping your channel?
Well, I actually used to do videos, like accounting videos and stuff, and then, like I said, I started playing around with paper planners and stuff, and I decided I wanted to do my own channel just on planners. And I found that when I was recording myself and going through like the editing process and stuff, that almost became like a hobby for me. Like I used to do like scrapbooking and like making jewelry and stuff, and that stuff really doesn't interest me that much anymore, but actually creating videos, editing the videos, going live now, it's almost become a hobby to me.
We got Charlie Gordon in the chat said he thinks Family Dollar and Dollar General are sister stores. Maybe, I don't know.
Family Dollar is different than Dollar Tree. So you have Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. Family Dollar and Dollar General are more relatable, but Dollar Tree, everything is $1.
And if I miss saying hello to anybody, I apologize. I'm watching other stuff here, so I know there's been a couple people say hi to me.
Brown Coat is asking if you have a Five Below near you.
Yes, I do, and I have done a few hauls on my channel at Five Below. Yes, absolutely. And actually, this is just for all you ladies out there. Five Below, I've seen on Instagram, and I'm going to head over there to check out the supply. But Five Below has a new like unicorn and mermaid line of makeup. So for like eyeshadows and highlighters and all different kinds of stuff, I saw a bunch of people posting pictures of, so I definitely want to go check them out. So if you have a Five Below, definitely head over there.
And I see we have someone in the chat named Ashley Beauty.
Yeah.
Yes. My best friend.
I was going to say,
there we go.
I think that's who she visited.
Yeah. I just got back last week or so. How long has it been, Ashley? I can't remember.
So she's from the UK,
from visiting her for a few weeks over in Scotland.
Oh, okay, cool. Wonderful. Well, welcome to the channel. Love to have you back. So.
Bestest trip, Ashley said. Yes, it was fun. It was amazing.
Well, and I saw you did a live stream from over there.
Yeah, we did a few of them, and we've got a couple of vlogs over on her channel and over on my vlog channel, just of different things that we did. One of the funnest vlogs that we did together, I think, in a long time was we went to an abandoned mental asylum. and checked out like all these. Charlie would like this because Charlie's all into the paranormal. But for you guys that are into like creepy paranormal stuff, we actually investigated a bunch of creepy old buildings of an abandoned asylum, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah, she said it was.
Yeah, it's on Ashley's channel. Half Acre Dreams. I live in Syracuse, New York.
Okay. So what kind of things do you do for fun?
I play softball.
Really?
One night a week, I actually run my own women's softball team, which on my vlog channel, I actually live stream my softball games. So if anybody wants to live vicariously through my women's softball team, you guys can check out the games. They're a lot of fun. Just people hanging out in the live, chit-chatting and rooting on the team. But I like to spend time up at my camp, and I like to do YouTube videos. I like to shop. I shop like you would not believe.
So is your softball fast pitch or slow pitch?
It's slow pitch.
Slow pitch.
Definitely slow pitch.
What position do you play?
Definitely slow pitch. I have been playing softball since high school. So, and I don't think there's ever been a year where I haven't played softball.
And what position do you play?
I think you would probably call me a utility player. I pretty much can play any position. Mainly I pitch, or I'll play outfield or first base or second base, but I pretty much play any position.
You're being asked, have you ever caught the penny sales at Dollar General?
Penny sales. I have in the past. I have caught a few of them. They are very, very hard to track and hard to find and very frustrating for me. So I just stopped. But I have found a few penny items at my Dollar General. I've never done any videos on them because I was never that confident with them to be able to find them. But there are definitely people on YouTube that you can follow. If you just search, penny items, Dollar General, you'll be able to find those people that actually are right on the ball with those items.
Very fascinating. I sort of figured out how you save money if you just search out places to go spend it, but.
Yeah, well, these do you guys know what penny items are?
I'm going to plead ignorant.
I've heard of them. I've never. We have one just a block from us.
So what a penny item is at Dollar General, what they do is most of their stuff comes in and they're basically considered like seasonal items. So in other words, they'll bring their summer line of, say, clothing in. And as soon as the home office says, we're done with those, you need to pull them from the shelves. They all, when their SKU gets scanned, it gets scanned in at a penny. So they are supposed to pull every single item from the shelf. A lot of times stores don't get to them right away. And if you pull one of those items and if you're lucky enough to find them and bring them up to the counter to check out, they have to sell it to you for a penny. That's why they call them penny items. What they normally do is they normally pull them out and just throw them in a dumpster, or they destroy them so that people can't donate them. It's really terrible what Dollar General does, but a lot of people try to go in and actually they love the hunt, the hunt of finding the cheap item for a penny. So and I have found a couple of them, but it's not worth me going through all the different items every single week.
It's a non-advertised item it's like a.
You may not know it. Yeah, you may just pull something like you might pull like a summer shirt that you found on a shelf and bring it up, and they could scan it in. And if it scans it at a penny, a lot of times they'll try to confiscate it from you. But if you just put your foot down and say you have to sell it to me for a penny, they will. But the times that I have found penny items, they haven't even questioned it. They just basically sold it to me and let it go.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Some of them just know the system and know what to do.
Exactly.
Boggles the mind.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how would, it's not like they only have 6 items in the store.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
people just go in there and then
That's cool.
Yeah.
take the time to do
That's
it.
really different.
Country
Yep.
Girl's asking, how do you get companies to send you items to review?
Who asked that?
Country Girl.
Oh, Country Girl. CG. So it's, for me, I actually started getting emails just from companies, just started emailing me right around when I hit about between 1,000 and 2,000 subscribers. And it was mainly companies from China that were selling products over on Amazon. And so they would email me and say, would you be interested in doing a video? We like your channel. You know, we like what you do. Would you be interested in, doing a review for me? So I started doing a few of them here and there. And then as my channel grew and got bigger and bigger, now I'm very choosy as to which ones I do now. And there's sponsorship opportunities now. So now a company will reach out to me and I will say, I'm willing to try the product, but it's, I charge a fee or whatever if they want me to actually edit a video, because I do take a lot of time on my channel. I take a lot of time recording, editing the videos, getting good pictures for social media and stuff like that. So I guess my first advice would be to make sure, if you're interested in reviewing videos, your channel has to be set up like it's a lifestyle channel, so that you're doing a variety of content that would attract a large audience, and actually start reviewing items yourself. So in other words, go around your house. If you have products that you enjoy, if you have food products that you like, start doing videos just so that they can see what your style is and they can see the engagement on your videos and how much your audience reacts to what you have to say. You have to build trust with that audience. And that's why there's times where if there's a product that I have that is garbage, I'll say it's garbage. I'm not going to sit there and say, buy this product just because they gave it to me. If it's a bad product, I'm going to say it's a bad product. I think the last one I did was the selfie stick that they sent me. And I love the selfie stick, but I wish they would have a thing where it could screw off and I could actually put my camera on it instead of having it be just for a phone, So I actually point out sometimes when I see flaws in a product that I review. But the first thing is you have to have a great, you have to have good videos. You have to have good videos, good video editing, and you have to start reviewing products on your channel in order for a company to want you to review a product.
I've chatted with a couple people that have done reviews for companies, and they no longer do them. They they had to edit the video. They had to submit the video for their approval prior to putting it up online.
Yeah.
And
yep. I do everything now. Now that you have, as your audience builds up, now I do any review on my terms. Like, they will email me and they say, we want X, Y, and Z. And I'll say, nope, this is how I do my reviews. If you want to work with me, we go boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And if they want to work with me, they'll say, okay. If they don't want to work with me, then they just don't reply back. And that's totally fine. Because when your channel starts growing, like, I can honestly tell you, I probably get 4 to 5 emails a week on different things, various things.
Well,
Ashley has a smaller channel than I do, but she gets like 3 emails a week. But that type of channel, again, she does a lot of product reviews, focusing around beauty and lifestyle products. Those companies are going to be attracted to wanting her to review it. The other thing to do too is to also have additional social media besides just the YouTube channel. Connecting an Instagram to it, or building up a Facebook, with your channel, helps your exposure. And those brands will like to see that. Oh, she's going to share it on Instagram too. Okay, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and I think that you'll find that our moderators are putting in some of your other links,
cool.
Your Twitter and your
Instagram
and Pinterest and all of your other links that you have tied in. So
Awesome. Great mods. Awesome.
We have some fantastic moderators in here. And I'm looking, I guess the camera's a little bit off, or this is a little bit off. Let me see if I can adjust this. Almost. If you can see the little troll there beside Sherry. All of our moderators have a little troll like this that we've sent them. And we have found
cool.
that just keeps the trolls away. And if they dare show their face, then our moderators take care of them very quickly. So we certainly appreciate them. They're wonderful, wonderful to have.
Yep.
So you do a lot of live shows. Do you have a regular? Do you have a regular schedule? Where
I don't. But what what I can say is this: is that whenever I go live whenever I feel like it on my vlog channel. My JoannePlans vlogs is a channel where I do my vlogging, my not necessarily daily vlogs, but like if I'm traveling, I'll vlog, or if it's during like Vlogtober or Vlogmas, like on October and Christmas, and sometimes there's Vlogust and August. I haven't decided which one. I will vlog every day during those months. I also go live whenever I feel like it on that channel. The JoannePlans channel, I mainly go live. The lives that I keep up are the lives where I'm doing something like the past couple of ones I've done have been like Instapot cooking live, where I'll make something in my Instapot and kind of chat with people while I'm doing that. And then I will keep those up on the channel. I just prefer not to have a lot of just chit-chatty lives on the main channel. I find that my subscribers on the main channel really want that other type of like real content versus chit chat. So the people who just want to chit chat with me subscribe to the vlog channel because they know I'll go live there and just chat it up or do movie trivia or something like that for an hour anytime I want to. It's kind of like it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. So it's my channel and I'll go live whenever I want to. So you got to make sure you have that bell smashed so that you don't miss a live.
That's true. That's true. Got that right.
Yeah, Angela says trivia night is a blast. Yeah, I have to say that the people that are in the trivia, they get very competitive when we do trivia. It's no joke. You have to come with your A game for trivia night. Yeah, Ashley gets raging. I'll have to do the next trivia night when I make sure Ashley's sleeping. Because that way other people will be able to win.
Backwards Race is asking you on your reviews, that you do for companies, do they pay you for it or just give you free products?
Both. I have been paid before, and I always mention it. I make sure I mention it in the video, or it's mentioned in my description box that I get paid for it. It depends if it's a big ticket item. I'm hearing an echo now. Is that? It depends if it's a big ticket item. Like, for example, I had a company send me like a $200 armoire to review, like a jewelry armoire. I wasn't going to make them pay me to do the review on top of sending me a $200 armoire. So an item like that, no. But if somebody wants me to review a product that I know I definitely would be able to use, like I'm not just going to get something and just say, I'll do the review and then throw it. Oh, that's my dog. Excuse me. But yeah, so I guess it depends on the product, and it depends on how interested the company is in wanting to work with me.
I saw a question back here. What brought on the Be Socially Awesome? That's just my
business that I do. That's just my job. That's my day job. I do social media consulting for accountants because I am an accountant by trade. That's my day. My day job is I'm an accountant and I do social media for other accountants.
Well,
because I guess I'm kind of good at it. So
I know some of our regulars are going to be upset if I don't ask you if you have a garden or not.
Do I have a garden?
Yes.
Do you mean garden in the sense of the UK word garden, or do you mean garden in the sense of the US version of garden?
I'm going to say in the US version where there's
okay.
dirt in the
No,
backyard.
I actually don't, but I used to in the past. I do not have a green thumb. I have tried in the past to do some raised beds. I used to do carrots inside of a 5-gallon bucket. But what I do more importantly is I support my local farmers in my area by shopping at my local Wegmans store that is filled with local produce, and I also go to the regional market that supports the farmers in our area.
I love Wegmans. I'd go back to Rochester just to go to Wegmans.
Yes, I love Wegmans.
Also
is the
visit,
best.
yeah, also visit family, but we were able to go to Wegmans before we left.
We went to Wegmans when we were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a grocery store.
I love Wegmans.
No big deal. It's a grocery store.
Oh, it's more than a grocery store.
Yeah, it is more than a grocery store. Yeah. You can't get Red Hots here. You have to get them in Rochester. Well, I don't know if all Wegmans, but yeah. I go back to Rochester. I'm taking a cooler or two with me.
So Ashley Beauty says that Wegmans is the best store ever. She's in Scotland, right? Do I have that right?
Yeah, she's visited me.
Okay.
She visited me last year, and I took her to Wegmans, so she had the whole Wegmans experience.
Okay, all right.
And that's comparing to any store that they have in the UK and stuff. So that says a lot about Wegmans.
Well, I've never been to the UK, so I don't know.
Yeah, Wegmans is just a really nice store, but what I like about it is that, like I said, they stock their produce area with just so much locally grown upstate New York product that it's amazing. You can't really get that at our other stores that we have, Price Chopper and Tops. Wegmans just kills it in that area.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else? I thought I saw another question in here. Oh, somebody was asking about deducting something. What was that? Was it CG? I don't know. Those chats going so fast.
Well, Country Girl has asked, how was your first sample of sushi?
Oh, sushi. Yeah. The last time I was in the UK, I actually tried sushi, like raw sushi. Like I've had sushi before, but it's always been cooked. But I had raw sushi for the first time with Ashley in Scotland. Actually, no, it was in England where we had that. And I liked it. I liked it. It was salmon, and I think she said I had tuna, and I think I had fish eggs or something. I don't know. But I ate it, and it was good.
Oh, there it is. Country Girl asked, she wants to know if she could deduct YouTube giveaway prizes.
Well, if you start making money on your channel that you have to report, then you'll have to seek the advice of your tax accountant to tell you whether you can deduct things or not. That's my cop-out answer, because I do not give tax advice. I do not give tax advice unless you are a tax client of mine.
That was slick. I like that answer.
Yeah. Well, it's true. It is absolutely true.
Sure.
Yes. Share my Musical.ly, B-Lady. Yes. She's just going crazy. She's probably has the most work tonight with all of my links.
It's 9:27.
9:27?
Good time to stop for a
trivia
question. Speaking of.
Oh, this will be fun. All right. Let me get this queued up here. Okay. For those of you new in the room, we do a trivia. We do a couple questions every week. Very simple rules. You can only win once every 4 weeks. And you must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as it is received and recorded on the stream here. And that chat window, if you look at your screen now, is embedded in the screen. So everybody can see it. Your computer may have a different order. And if you are the winner, please send us an email to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Give us your mailing address, and we will send you a $2 bill. And that includes to the UK.
Overseas, yeah.
Yeah, we've gone there before.
We have sent them to England, yes.
Yeah, we have U.S. currency in other countries.
Yep, floating around.
So, question number 1. And this is Joanne asking this question. What TV show did I try out for?
Oh. Yep, Ashley got it.
Jeez, how about that? Okay, Ashley.
Well, would you expect anything less?
I guess not. But you can only win once every 4 weeks.
That's right.
So, all right, Ashley, send us an email, twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com, and send us your mailing address, and we will for sure get you a United States tender $2 bill.
Yeah. $2 bill.
Yeah.
And those are just a little bit hard to find.
Bee Lady, I don't think anyone could help Honey Boo Boo or her mother. Good
That's
Lord.
funny.
Okay. There we go. So go ahead and see if there's any other questions. I'm going to get this other part ready here.
Yeah, I haven't seen any yet. Yeah, you can stash that away, Ashley, till you come back over here, and then you can spend it on a shopping trip.
There you go.
To Dollar Tree.
You can get 2 items at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, it might be worth more over there. I don't know. I don't know what the exchange rate is.
Yes, Bee
No,
Lady. Mama June
less.
has lost tons of weight. She lost tons of weight because she had surgery and because she had trainers that were paid to do it. She's not the common person that can afford all those things.
Yeah. Some of us have to lose weight on our own with
Exactly.
hard work.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not, I don't consider that losing weight.
Rambling Rose asked, what was the UK garden weight versus the US? So, Rambling Rose, in the UK, when you say the word garden, it actually means yard. So it's like if you just have a yard, they call it their garden.
Oh, but darn.
Yeah, it's really, that's why she was like, when Ashley came to my house, she was like, you have a large garden. I'm like, I don't grow anything. I have no garden. It's a yard. She's like, no, your garden is large.
Okay, and we'll try opening up the phone line here if anybody would like to call and say hi to Joni in person, ask a question.
And Country Girl here has a question for Joanne.
Yes.
What is the best advice for losing weight? And she says that she knows that because you've been very successful.
The best advice I can give is to not go on a diet. It has to be a lifestyle change, and you have to just put it in your mind to do it. I actually went to a clinical nutritionist and had them create a custom plan for me with supplements and stuff, and I just changed up my eating, like as far as removing certain things from my diet and just changing up how I actually cook and prepared my foods. But the thing is, if you do these fad diets like Weight Watchers or like, the drinks and like the shakes and stuff like that, it's like, it's only a temporary fix because as soon as you go off it, you gain the weight. So you just have to do, and then the other thing too, I would say, is move your body. Drink lots of water and move your body.
Okay, and back to the garden versus garden.
Yeah.
She's asking what their version in.
That's a good question. Ask Ashley that. Yeah. What do they call if somebody actually has a garden in their garden? What do they call it, Ashley? Is she still here?
All right, we have a phone call coming in. Hello, this is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
This is Country Girl.
Hey. Joanne, can you hear her?
I can hear her. Hey, CG.
Hey, JP. How are ya?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So what was your favorite thing about Scotland this trip? I know you've been a few times, but...
My favorite thing about Scotland, oh my God, there are so many. It would have to be, we went on a tour of this castle called Glam's Castle that was just absolutely spectacular. It was so beautiful. The grounds were spectacular. And we went there at the beginning of the day and it was a little cloudy. Then in the afternoon it got so nice and sunshiny out, and just it was just beautiful. We also, like, when we went to that scary what do you call it, a mental asylum, that was just hysterical. It was so much fun. But we did so much. I mean, like, just we did so many things, but I would say out of the top two, those would be the top two things.
Yeah, you definitely had better weather for the second trip than the first one.
Oh, it was beautiful. Like, every single day I was there, it was beautiful.
Awesome. Well, I will give somebody a chance to say hi to you. I just wanted to tell you I love you, and it's good to see you.
Ah, I love you, CD.
All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, Cheryl.
Bye.
Cheryl,
Love you.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye. Okay, folks, the phone number's on the screen. We can only take one caller at a time. I do not have the ability for a call waiting or rollover, but right now the line is open and nobody's there, so if you'd like to call in and say hello, please do so.
Did Ashley answer the question about the garden?
I think Autumn did.
What was the answer?
About it being a vegetable plot.
A vegetable plot,
or
okay.
A flower plot.
Or a flower plot, okay.
Yeah, or patch, yeah. Vegetable patch, yeah.
Good to know.
And I see we have Wanda in the chat. Good evening.
Yeah, Wanda's here. Yeah, got a nice chat going. Folks, if you have a question, make sure you put it in all caps. If I don't catch it, our mods will. Beth says, what is the subject of the night? Joanne is the subject of the night.
I am the subject of the night.
That's right.
Yeah, we're just we're exploring planning.
Wildflower's asking you, what is your favorite find at Dollar Tree?
Oh, my favorite find. That's a good question. So I think I did this on one of my fave and fails videos a while back, but it's still to this day, it's my favorite one. And that is, they used to have these little glass containers with plastic lids that are just like perfect for like single serving. And when I saw them at my store, I bought like a ton of them. I probably have like 8 of them. They sell a slightly different one now that's a little bit taller that I don't really like, and I have not seen these yet back in the store, and it just upsets me that you can't find them anymore. But they just stack really nice. They're perfect for like when I make chili. Like I do a lot of, I'll make chili ahead of time and do like 6 servings, and so they stack up perfectly. But that's like my absolute all-time favorite Dollar Tree item.
Cool.
This is Daryl. Who's calling, please?
Yes, hi. This is Angela Reed.
Hi, Angela.
I'm calling to say, hello, Joanne. Good to see you. And
good to see you.
So,
or hear you.
My question is, you are the started out with the plans. What was your favorite pen? Do you have like Erin Condren, Happy Planner? What's your favorite?
Currently, I am using a traveler notebook. So because I don't really do planning in the sense that most people do, like with an Erin Condren, where they have the actual month view, weekly 2-page, all that stuff. I really don't do that because I use digital calendar for that with all my different appointments and stuff that I have to do. But what I use is a bullet journaling system inside of a traveler notebook that is basically 3 different small notebooks inside of a leather cover. And I use that to track my to-dos and my tasks that I have upcoming and stuff like that.
So cool.
But I do have a happy planner that I play around with a little bit more for my health and wellness stuff, but I haven't busted that out in a long time. I actually probably have a couple of months that I haven't even put anything in. And I've never purchased an Erin Condren planner, but I do like their notebooks. I have I have some of their Erin Condren notebooks right behind me that my candle is on top of back there.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, you faded out on me.
I said, did I answer your question? Okay.
Yeah, yes, sorry. Yeah. Well, I just want to say hi and ask you that question, and love your videos. Love you and Ashley videos together. They're awesome. Can't wait to see the next ones.
Thank you, Angela. Take care.
Too. Bye-bye.
Angela, thank you for calling.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for having
Joanne, B Lady is asking if you create that 3-book planner.
Well, I don't create the actual books. I actually buy what they're called. Most of the time I use Moleskine notebooks, but yeah, they're basically blank notebooks, and I literally just put them together. The cover I usually buy from a couple of different leathers. I have a couple of leather ones that I got from some leather stores that I used to shop. I like to shop on Etsy. And then the current one that I'm in, I do have it up here. Let me see if I can show you quick. The current one I have is from, let me see if I got it here in my pack. Yes, I do have it. Is actually from Target. So this is the one I'm currently in. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's showing up. But this is just a Target planner, and I have 3 books inside of it, you'll see. And that's kind of what I use for my planning. But the thing is that what I struggled with doing planner videos, I found out is that I can't share a lot of the stuff that's in my planner because of the confidentiality of my clients. So it's kind of hard for me to do a planner video and show people how I plan because I can't share that information. I can, unless I actually went through and like separated out and did personal stuff in a planner to do videos for, but it just got so hard for me that I update YouTube every once in a while when I do decide to change it, but I've been doing this same thing for about a year now. So
we've had a couple more questions on planners. One, I think Rock's Corners wanted to know if you could recommend a good, was it homesteading planner? Mm-hmm. A good homesteading planner.
You mean to plan for, I would say, honestly, and this is just because I never could find the perfect planner for myself. I always struggled to find everything that I wanted inside of a planner. That I would say is make your own. Create your own. Mm-hmm. Buy blank notebooks. I prefer to use notebooks that have grid paper in it and actually map out what you want to plan or what you feel you need to plan. If you need some resources as far as, homesteading or whatever, and certain times that things need to get done, you could look that stuff up and put that in a planner yourself. But honestly, for everybody, if you're struggling to find a planner, then just create one yourself, and then you can just duplicate it every time.
No, I just had, because Rock's Corner, because of your question, we were donated a homesteading planner.
Yeah.
I received just last week.
Oh, awesome.
And it will be as a gift with one of our trivia questions next week.
And this is written by Tom Copeland of Whistle Thicket Farmstead.
Yeah, so
nice.
So, and I'm holding this up. I hope you folks can see it on the screen. I know I have a little window.
It's very nice inside.
Matter of fact, let me do this just for a moment.
Yeah.
There we go. And this is done by Whistle Thicket. We're going to be giving this away here in the future. Mm-hmm. But it's a very nice planner. And I don't know how that question just popped up tonight, but it sure did. So.
Yeah.
Good question.
Okay. Was there any other questions?
No. Look, I haven't seen any.
Okay. Well, I want to just circle back on something here, because our last trivia question was kind of unique. I mean, Joanne tried out for a television show, mm-hmm. and of all shows, it was Survivor.
Yes.
And nobody said a word. Like, it just went over everybody's head. What the heck? So tell us about your adventures with Survivor.
So I saw an ad on Facebook that there was Survivor auditions last summer, literally about an hour from my house. And that was always kind of, you know how you have something that's like on your bucket list, but it's kind of like, yeah, like if that would ever happen. And I just thought to myself one day, well, it can't happen unless I try, right? Like, it's always like you always have to ask. Like, the answer is always no unless you try or unless you ask. So I said, well, why don't I just throw my hat in the ring? So I did. I drove to where the tryouts were or the auditions, and it was such an interesting experience. Literally standing in line for, I think it must have been at least 6 to 7 hours, and getting herded like cattle and talking to people, finding out how many times other people had auditioned. But basically what it was is you had to fill out a form. And then once you got up and it was your turn, you had literally 60 seconds, I think, or 90 seconds to be able to go in front of a camera and tell them why you should be on the next Survivor. And then that was it. They said, thank you, have a nice day. Wow. What they do is they never tell you if you make it. So I will never get a phone call to say you didn't make it. They have up to 3 years where they can actually pull my name and call me for Survivor, or I think there's like 1 or 2 other reality shows that they do on that network that they could potentially choose me for. And
so
then if they choose me, they do a phone interview, and then they would fly me to California for like mental testing and stuff like that to see if I'm stable, and to do a final trial process, tryout before they actually would approve you. But even if I did get picked, I could not say anything until because they actually don't notify you till 3 weeks before you actually have to leave to film the show. And you have to be prepared to drop whatever you have to do. And like for Survivor, it's like, 40 days? You have to basically be prepared to leave and disappear for a couple of months and not tell anybody what happened until they actually see you on the show.
Wow.
So it's, but I did it. So my hat's in the ring. and I can't tell you whether I've been called or not. So, but I did try out for Survivor.
Well, you can tell us if I should start watching that or not, can't you?
I can't even think that.
Crazy.
Yeah, but anyways, it was really fun. So if you're a fan of Survivor and it's something you've always wanted to do, don't be afraid to do it, because you would be amazed at the different types of people that actually go to try out for Survivor. And I know that my tryout was like a needle in a haystack, because I am only fitting one demographic that's on that show. You know, I mean, if anybody who watches Survivor, they know they always have one old lady one old man, and I would be the one old lady. So, and then all of the other ones are young. You know what I mean? Then they fill out the rest of the cast with all the young people. So it'll be interesting. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Country Girl says so. If you ever disappear, that we'll know.
If I ever disappear, you'll know exactly. Ashley says you better tell me if you get the call. I can't tell anybody.
And Bronco is asking, would you say yes if they called?
Absolutely. Why would I not try out? I wouldn't have wasted 7 hours of my time. No, I definitely would. Oh, dear.
So, I know a lot of people do the YouTube thing as kind of a personal vlog to look back on, perhaps for other family members and stuff like that as well. Do you do that at all? For, I don't know, do you have brothers, sisters, other siblings?
I don't really do it. In my family, I think the only one who really watches me is my mom. She'll come into the lives you'll see, if you come into my lives, you'll see her. She comes in, her channel name is, well, she doesn't have a channel, but her screen name is JoannePlans Mom. I think she's she'll come in and be in my lives and, give me a little bit of a hassle. But I don't think any of my family and friends see me way too much anyways, so they don't need to watch me because they get me in real life. Most of my family is all local here in New York, so we get to see each other quite a bit. So it's not like they watch. I think my sister in California watches me. Yeah, but other than that,
do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I do. Yes, I love traveling. It's a lot of fun. I don't necessarily like plane rides, but I like to travel.
Do you have any bucket list areas for the United States?
Not really. I would like to get to Hawaii someday, and I've been to California. I'd like to go somewhere like maybe North Carolina. I've only driven through there. I haven't actually stayed in there and enjoyed North Carolina, South Carolina, down there. Also New Orleans. I've always wanted to go to New Orleans. CG wants me to come to Texas.
Yeah.
CG, yeah. Find an accounting conference in Texas and let me know.
Okay, Country Girl, the onus is on you now.
There you go.
And she'll find one. You wait and see. She'll find one.
Yeah, CCG, if you find an accounting conference, and you'll see Ashley too, as well as me. Oh, Angela said her dad just got back from Hawaii. That's awesome. Oh dear, you guys are too funny.
Well, I can see it now. Joanne will go to Texas, but Country Girl will be in Tennessee visiting Susan over here. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bobby's about 2 hours from New Orleans. Did not know that.
Well, let's do another trivia here. Bring that over. Okay, I'll quickly go over the rules again. You can only win once every 4 weeks, so that means our Scotland person is not eligible for this question.
Sorry, Ashley.
You must be the first person to answer the question correctly in the chat window as it is received and recorded on the stream here. That chat window is embedded on the screen so everybody can see it. Your chat window on your computer may be in a different order. And if you are the winner, you have to send us an email so we know where to send a $2 bill. Question number 2. And again, this is Joanne asking the question. What is my dog's real name? Angela, that is not correct. Country Girl, that is not correct. Beverly James. Beverly James, we will give you credit even though it's not spelled correctly.
Bev got it.
So Beverly James.
Oh, that's too funny.
Please send us an email to twofamilyhomestead@gmail.com, and we will we'll fix you up with a $2 bill. All right. We'll leave the phone line open here for a little bit longer. If anybody wants to call. We are speaking with Joanne. I don't know how to say your last name. I was afraid Smudge was going to butcher it in your promo. So
just my last name. My real last name is Dell Balso, but you can just call me JoannePlans. JoannePlans.
So tonight we're visiting.
And this is Cosmo.
We're visiting JoannePlans this evening, learning all about the old paper planning, I guess you might say. Have you converted all to digital now, or well, I know you carry the paper around still, but
yeah, I have so basically my planning. What I have to do is the important things that I can't forget are obviously most of my appointments, my client appointments, my video conferences that I have to do, those kind of things. Those are all programmed inside of, I use Google Calendar that is synced around so that all of my team can see what I have going on. And so that way I can see it on my computer, I can see it on my phone. So all of my appointments and stuff like that, like if I have a doctor's appointment, I just keep that all in Google Calendar. But as far as like what do I need to take care of on a daily basis, like what do I need to do tomorrow or whatever, I have that in the paper planner, and I just set up like it's called a bullet journal. It's basically like little check boxes and a checklist of things that I need to do, and I try to categorize it between, you know, what's stuff I need to do for the accounting, stuff I need to do for social media, stuff that I need to do for home, stuff I need to do for my YouTube channel. So I have that all kind of just laid out inside the bullet journals.
Browncoat Homestead is asking what kind of dog is
Juters, aka Cosmo, he's like a Chihuahua. He's like a mix. He was a rescue, but he's mainly Chihuahua, but he's mixed with something we just don't know what. Can you hear him? He's like totally grunting and groaning here.
A rambling mountain rose is asking, do you ever worry about all the digital appointments getting wiped out?
No. The only thing that has happened to me before is that my I've gotten locked out with a password. I've gotten locked out of my Google Calendar before, but it hasn't anything that it was nothing that I couldn't replicate with a reset. So I really have never had that problem before.
Well, tell us about some of your cooking videos. What's your favorite item to cook?
For me, honestly, my favorite item to cook is got to be a steak. And I just recently did a video on my channel because to me it just seemed like such a simple thing, like how to cook a steak. But I use cast iron. I have a cast iron skillet that I absolutely love. I've been using it for actually only about a little over a year. Finally got my first, cast iron skillet, and as soon as I started using it, I haven't used anything else. And so I just love cooking, searing a good steak on a cast iron griddle or cast iron pan, in just real simple stuff like that. I mean, I'll make pasta. I've been known to make great stuffed shells, but on my channel I do more of what I like to call my new regime, which is my new eating way, which is basically gluten-free, no cow dairy, healthy items that I could cook, that I could eat on my plan. And so I've done items before. One of my favorite things, which is really creative, is making a chicken and broccoli Alfredo, and it's with gluten-free pasta, and the Alfredo sauce is made with cashews, and there's no dairy in it whatsoever, except for, well, there is dairy, but it's goat. It's goat cheese, not cow or sheep, goat or sheep, whatever. That's like my favorite thing that I enjoy cooking. I love cooking in the Instapot too.
That was one
tons
of
of
the
stuff. Tons of stuff I cooked in the Instapot. I make, chilies. I've made, roaster chickens. There's just so many things that you can make inside of an Instapot.
Well, one of the other things that is talked about on your channel is crafts. So let's discuss that just a little bit. Is this just a hobby thing? Do you make these for gifts? You make them to sell? You just make it to have something to do with your fingers?
Yeah, it's just if I see something interesting, like usually for me, it's one of those, like I see something on Facebook or in Pinterest that seems interesting, and I'm like, oh, I'll make it. And, if I think it's interesting, if I think it's something that people might need help with or assistance with, then, I'll do a video on it. I don't think I've done a crafting video in a while. I think the last crafting video I might have done might have been like, I used to do some Mod Podge. I love slapping Mod Podge on just about anything you possibly can.
Oh, yeah. Liquid glue.
Liquid glue, yeah, liquid glue, exactly. Yeah. Just throw it on anything, and boom, you got a craft.
Yeah, exactly. I've years ago when I was the nursing secretary in a nursing home. The dietary manager, I asked for the big, what are they, number 10 cans or something that they get, like green beans or whatever, and I would bring them home and wash them out, and Daryl would weld two of them together, and then I would get out, I would put the Mod Podge on and cut some pictures and put them on, and then Mod Podge over it and give them to the kids. One kid had, one of them was all these like 56 Chevys. One of them had, I don't know what,
sold cars.
Did one of them out with flowers. Yeah, in fact I still have one. It's amazing what you can do with Mod Podge.
I know. Gotta love me some Mod Podge.
But you don't really have a but you don't do it to make money. You don't do it as a... No. I have I don't really have that much time to craft anymore, honestly. I guess my craft now is video editing, is doing my videos. I'm trying to think. The one thing I really do kind of like to do every once in a while is I do a little bit of jewelry work, but I honestly only do it once a year when I go camping with my friends. We go camping once a year and we put together some crafts to do, and that's when we do some jewelry stuff. Well, I see you have to start planning a trip now to Texas because Country Girl has found several
That's what she
conferences.
says. Yeah. You'll have to send me the links, and I'll see if they need speakers, because that's how I get down there, is by speaking at the conferences. CG. Oh, she's too funny.
Okay. So I have a question about all of your other areas. Do you find that your participation on things like Instagram or Pinterest or Twitter enhances your YouTube channel?
I think Instagram the most for me, and that's only because that's what I tend to enjoy. But I do find that, especially with YouTube, it's good to have another outlet to be able to promote and connect with your audience and give them kind of like a different angle, if you will, at what you have going on. I know there's a lot of people that do things on Instagram using like Instagram stories. kind of giving them some behind the scenes, some snippets, stuff that they normally would not have on their YouTube channel. So it gives people a reason to want to follow you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of times for me, I will post like just before or right around when I have a video on YouTube, because I'm sure anybody that's in the chat that's a content creator knows that half the time notifications don't go out to your subscribers. So if you can get your subscribers to follow you on your other platforms and also promote your videos on those other platforms, that's another way for them to get notified that you've uploaded a video and that you have something going on. It's also a great way to connect with other people that are doing similar work, whether it's prepping, whether it's homesteading, crafting, cooking, you know, those kind of channels, connecting with other channels, because people that are following them could want to follow you. And so if you connect with those people, and you can network out and you can expand your audiences by working together.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, absolutely.
And I see that that Samwise, I take it you know him?
I do know Sam.
What's this, something about Sam, girly tattoos or something?
Yeah, well, here's the thing with that, Sam, is that I have yet, and I swear to you, every single time I go to the Dollar Tree, I have been looking for tattoos, and I have not seen those girly tattoos since that time. So I told Sam I was going to send him a whole bunch of like rainbows and unicorn and like mermaid type tattoos that I saw at the Dollar Tree once. I should have bought him that one time. And he agreed. He said he would put them all over his bald head and he was going to do a video on it. And I have yet, I mean, I find skull ones and stuff, but I know he would have no problem putting skull ones on. But I haven't found the girly ones yet at the Dollar Trees, but I'm still looking out for it. So we can use that Dollar Tree tag, Sam. We need to use the Dollar Tree tag, Sam. That'll get us the views.
I wonder where he was going with that tattoo thing. But so now we
yeah.
Do you have anything new coming up in the foreseeable future for your channel that you can think of?
Anything new?
Yes.
I mean, I have videos coming up, but nothing that's, nothing that's new. Actually, I do have something that's new. It's a review, but it's a totally different review that I'm kind of not worried about, but I've never done it before, which is teeth whitening. And a company reached out to me, and I'm working. It's a long process because I have to do, like, I just sent out and got like these guards custom fit for me. And so now I have to do the gel, and I have to do it so many nights and record it. And that has to be all edited. So it's going to be kind of a longer time frame to do the video, but I think that'll be interesting to see if the product actually works or not, because the company is going to be mad if it doesn't work. And I give them a crap review, but and I'm getting ready to, I'm editing up a Dollar Tree video that I did that I just haven't had a chance to finish editing. Other than that, not really anything new coming up. Just the same old content, same, doing my haul videos, looking for new items and good deals so I can shop till I drop.
Lately, I can do shopping for 10 minutes and I'm ready to drop.
You're ready to stop.
Oh, Lord. Those days are long over.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Check your Dollar Tree. Yes, Country Girl, check your Dollar Tree for girly tick. Because I don't want you to get them from Amazon, because we want to use the Dollar Tree. We want to use a Dollar Tree collab tag. It's all about the tags on YouTube. How's my TARDIS? Can you see it behind me? My TARDIS is doing good, Skeeter. Yes, the Dollar Tree is awesome.
Okay. I'm
seeing a ghost. Ashley says she's seeing a ghost behind Cher.
Oh,
a ghost?
We actually have another YouTuber that just happened to pop in here. Stedhomer channel happened to be in the neighborhood and showed up on the front porch, so I had to let him in, which is fine.
Dang.
So, anyway, we at the other end of the conversation here, we have JoannePlans out of New York, and some 35 people in the chat. So, all right.
Let's see.
Oh, it's about 10 after 10.
Okay. Rock's Corner is asking, what's your favorite thing about making YouTube's videos, Joanne?
Well, actually, you know what it is? It's not necessarily about making the YouTube videos. For me, it's about, like, when I first started my channel, I wasn't really sure what I was, well, nobody's actually really sure what they're doing when they first start their channel, right? You should just kind of put up videos, cross your fingers, and hope for the best. And when it got to around, like, 400, 500 subscribers or something like that, and I started getting like more and more comments, and like people were actually like commenting back on my videos, I think that's what I enjoyed the most. I enjoyed the interaction with the people that are actually watching the videos. Everybody is just so amazing on my channel, like leaving the best comments, and they really seem to like the videos. I guess the people that don't like the videos just don't like to leave comments because I rarely get bad comments like that. So I guess I would have to say the best thing I like about doing YouTube videos is interacting with my subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And Southern Rock Homestead is asking if it's hot up there.
Today, yes. Today, I think it went past 85 just before we had like a thunderstorm come through. And I think the rest of the week it's definitely going to be in the 80s. So summer is definitely here in upstate New York, which I know is not that hot for some people that are down south. That I've heard some people that are like they're in the hundreds and stuff. I don't know if I could handle that, but I struggle when it hits in the high 80s, 90s.
Well, it's the humidity that's so bad.
Yeah.
Do you have any more trips planned to the UK or elsewhere?
Yes, I actually have a trip. It's a really, really short trip to New York City coming up for a speaking engagement, and then at the end of the summer, I'm going to be in Boston doing another speaking engagement. So I will be doing some more traveling towards the end of the summer.
Bandana, she's in Syracuse.
Cuse. I'm in the Cuse.
And you seem to have a lot of Dollar Tree fans.
Well,
yes. Yeah. Yep.
You get most anything there. That's where I take the girls. If they want to go shopping, we go Dollar Tree.
You can get a lot get a lot, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yeah. Arts and crafts and cards, and when the girls made their flower pens, which are right here, we got all the flowers at Dollar Tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had this one. Where is it here? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I have them here or not.
Yeah, Country Girl saying they had a heat index of 103.
They're these pens that they have at the Dollar Tree. And I say this because I know there's a bunch of people on here that have channels, but I have a video on my channel that shows how you can take these apart and actually customize them in the center by printing off like maybe like your channel logo or something like that, and then putting them back together and having like a customized, almost like a logo pen. And this pen comes 4 in a pack for $1, so it would be 25 cents a pen that you could like easily customize and, you know, send out to, like, if you were doing like a giveaway or something like that, it would be a nice little giveaway. So there's lots of ideas that you can do with stuff like that at the Dollar Tree.
Matter of fact, your screen's bigger, but these are the pins that the granddaughters made.
Flowers and floral tape.
Joanne, do you find that hotels will comp you a room when you travel as a YouTuber? As a YouTuber, I have never been comped as a YouTuber. When I travel for my speaking, it depends on what the agreement you have with the company that, you know, the conference that you're speaking at, everything changes, but I don't Maniac Grammy.
Okay, Southern Arc is saying the milk at the Dollar Tree is storable and doesn't have to be refrigerated.
Yeah. Yes, they actually have. There's a lot of people that do prepping and stuff like that shop the Dollar Tree for their milk. They have, I believe it's 2% and 1% milk that comes in the cartons. So they're shelf stable until they're open, and then they have an expiration date. I'm not sure how long the expiration date goes out because I've never actually purchased it, but I have seen a lot of like preppers and stuff like that swear on keeping their stockpile, you know, filled with that stuff and then rotating it out, you know, and keeping the stockpile fresh with the Dollar Tree milk.
And it's $1.
$1. $1 make you holla.
All right.
Yep, it's liquid. It's just like if you buy like creamer. I mean, it's not shelf stable for like 4 years or anything. It's like shelf stable for maybe 9 months, you know, or something like that. So until you open it, you can keep it stored on the shelf, just like anything that you would buy that's in one of those cartons. Go check it out, B-Lady.
For a quart is what Southern Arc is saying, so that makes it $4 a gallon, but still to not have to refrigerate it.
Yep.
That's interesting. I didn't know it.
Yeah. And like I said, what a lot of people do, or what I've seen on a lot of preppers, what they do is that they will buy it and it's part of their rotation, you know, so they'll keep it in their store, you know, in their stockpile, and then they'll rotate it in to use it and, you know, do the whole first in, first out thing so that they, you know, should they have the need for it, you know, if there's a storm or something like that, they always have access to have that milk available to them.
I can see it now. Tomorrow there'll be a run on
everybody's gonna, all the Dollar Trees are going to be out of milk. It's going to make the news.
And it all started here, folks.
It all started here. It all started on 2Fam.
It's not too bad.
All right. Well, folks, just so everybody's aware, we're it's about 10:16, 10:17, so we've been on a little over an hour here. Don't know what everybody, we want to, you know, recognize everybody's time schedule and so forth. If there's anybody that has any last questions or anything for Joanne, please post them. I can put, if you request, we can put the phone back up. Browncoat has a question here. Have you ever stayed at bed and breakfast or just hotels, Joanne?
I have stayed at B&Bs before, but mainly I stay in hotels. I'm not a big fan of B&Bs, but I think it's maybe because I just haven't stayed at very, very nice ones before.
Okay.
But
it's 217 where Ashley is.
317.
317.
I thought it was 3, but my eyes were blurry all night.
Yeah, and it said it was 96 degrees in southern Indiana. So.
Wow. Yeah, it got hot here today, but like I said, as soon as the storm came through, it cooled right off.
All right, I haven't checked this out because I really don't know what it is. What is the musical.ly?
Musically. Okay, it's an app Well, if you go on my Instagram, it's easier to explain. But basically, it's an app where you can lip sync to songs or music, and then you share it. So because I can't sing, I lip sync to songs, and then what I'll do is I'll put them on Musical.ly, but then I'll also share them. I'll share some of them on Instagram. So if you go over to my Instagram, you'll probably see a few of them that I've done over the past couple of months.
Now you know I'm going to be over there searching tonight.
Oh, share. Come join me. And you can like duet with people. So it's like if you follow other people,
Oh, really?
you can see what they did, and you can actually request a duet, and you can try to. But what
Ladies,
that does
we
for
could
me,
get dangerous on this.
it kind of goes back to the whole hobby of video editing and stuff, because with the Musical.ly app, you can be so creative with what you do with transitions and what you do with filters and how you actually edit these short little videos, which are only like 15 seconds long, to be able to tell a story. That it inspires me when I do my videos in general, on my YouTube channel. So and I always like to watch it. To me, it's like Instagram. I like to flip through it and see what other people are doing and get inspired by what they've done. But again, it's another way to connect with an audience.
Well,
it's definitely a younger audience, but I am following a lot of older people on the app. But it's just,
Daryl,
like I said, I
think
can't sing, so I lip sync.
One of those older people.
Yeah, I think we're the older crowd here.
We know firsthand, B Lady has a wonderful voice. Wonderful
does she?
Voice. Yes, she does.
B Lady, Country Girl sings.
Well, we were in the same room when B Lady started singing 2 years ago at Danny Wanda's.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has an awesome voice.
So, I don't see any more questions coming across. So, Joanne, thank you so much for joining us here this evening.
I enjoyed it, Joanne.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. It was a blast.
And we certainly hope that that you had a good time, and we would love to follow up on this down the road. We'll do this again, maybe if you would like to.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks everyone in the.
This was smashing.
In the chat for hanging out. Ashley says it was smashing.
Yes. Ashley, both my grandfathers were from England, so I know a lot of those little quips and lingos. And my father's dad used to live with us in the wintertime, so, and I was just a little kid, so. He taught me that it was proper to drink your tea with your pinky up in the air. Slurp your tea out of the saucer. Yeah.
Well, folks, thanks everybody for coming. Thank you to all of our moderators. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you. If I didn't get to personally say hi to everybody, I apologize, but you're all recognized. We love having you.
Yeah, he's old. We'll forgive him, won't we?
And we'll see you again next week.
There's somebody older back here.
Tomorrow night we have the
back there.
We have the video editing class tomorrow night. So if anybody's interested in that, and if not, we'll just catch you on our next video. So folks, thanks so much for stopping by. Joanne, thank you again, and we will see you all later.
And Dan, I'm going to keep tabs on that bathroom.
Thanks a lot. Bye, everyone.
Bye.